Do you ever feel like you're using all of the right products, but your skin still isn't improving? The truth is, it may not be what you're using, but how you're using it. Let me introduce you to skin cycling, the science backed way to get better results with less irritation. Today, I'll be sharing exactly how I do it using my favorite clean skincare brand, Olive Tree People. Let's dive right in. What is skin cycling? So, it is a 4-night rotation that was coined by a dermatologist named Whitney Bowe. This 4-night rotation helps to reduce irritation, support the skin barrier, and boost your overall results. It helps your products to work smarter, not harder, so you're not just layering a whole bunch of actives and hoping for the best. Here is the skin cycle schedule. It looks like this: 4 nights. Night 1, you are going to exfoliate. Night 2, you are going to use a retinol or a retinol alternative. Nights 3 and nights 4, you are going to rest and recover. The exfoliation step helps to remove dead skin cells, helps the other products in your routine to absorb better, and can help to boost your results. Step 2, the retinol or retinol alternative helps to boost skin cell turnover, speeds that up. It also helps to boost collagen production. Again, that can help boost your results. And then nights 3 and nights 4, the recovery steps, I know they don't sound as important, but they are. They help your skin barrier to heal and repair, thus allowing you to be able to use such active ingredients. Then you just repeat and the cycle goes on. Less irritation, better results. Keep watching to see my exact skin cycle product lineup. It is seriously skin transforming and very easy to do. So, why does the skin cycle work? I do have a few notes, so I will be glancing at them as I share. This cycle gives your skin time to repair and recover, which reduces the inflammation and irritation. It prevents overexfoliation and overuse of actives and maintains a healthy skin barrier, which is the key to radiant, resilient skin. It lets your skin fully absorb and respond to those active ingredients. And it is especially helpful for anyone with sensitive skin or those who have hit a skincare plateau. That's the boat that I was in before I started cycling. So here's a little analogy for you. Think of it like going to the gym. If you lifted heavy every single day, you would burn out. Your skin is the same. Recovery nights are like your rest days. And I especially love the Olive Tree People formulas because they are packed with antioxidant rich olive leaf elixirs, perfect for nourishing and restoring the skin, especially on the recovery days. So, who is this routine for? It is great for beginners. It is great for people with sensitive skin who really would like to be able to use active ingredients and have had some issues with it in the past. It's also great for anybody wanting to maximize their results without having to overdo it with products. Okay, here is exactly how I use this skin cycle and all of the products that I have and that I'll be sharing. I will be linking in the description, so be sure to check that out. Also, if you are a visual learner, I have created a free bonus for you where I have clickable images for you to be able to take a look at the different products I'm discussing. I also include a printable tracker for you to be able to print that out and check off your routine to keep you consistent and have you absolutely loving your results. So be sure to check out that freebie. The link is in the description. Okay, night 1. This is my favorite exfoliator from Olive Tree People. There are a few other options, but the AHA plus HT serum is a unique blend of alpha hydroxy acids and hydroxytyrosol. So the blend of these ingredients together are helping to dissolve dead skin cells and exfoliate my skin, while the hydroxytyrosol and the nourishing ingredients are healing my skin at the same time. So you're going to experience less skin sensitivities, but all of those fabulous exfoliation results. It is a gorgeous green color, and I apply it at night. I cleanse, I tone, I apply this serum. I let it absorb into my skin for about a minute or so, and then I pop a little bit of the F92 corrective face balm on top of that just to seal it in. Any moisturizer over top will do. I've just been really especially loving this one in particular. And then I go to sleep, wake up, and make sure you rinse off your product in the morning and use a good sunscreen as well. I do like the Primally Pure sunscreen that just came out. I just did a video all about that one. That one is really great for light daily wear. So, night one, F81. Okay, night two in our cycle, retinol night. I personally have been using and loving the Dope Your Wrinkle Face Oil Serum from LA Dope. It is 004. Now, if you have been using Oliveda products and you're used to that lingo and terminology, when Oliveda says that they have an elixir, it's actually the serum over at LA Dope, and the serums over at Oliveda are actually the elixirs over at LA Dope. Don't know if something got lost in translation or what is going on with that, but I know it gets a little bit confusing. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that if you are trying to find comparable products from Oliveda to the LA Dope hemp infused line, the elixirs and the serums are backwards. So, anyways, on night two, 004, LA Dope. This is actually a true retinol. It is a naturally derived retinol, and it is buffered with hemp and other skin loving ingredients and nourishing ingredients. So, as this retinol is going on my skin, it is less harsh than other retinols that I've seen in the past. This is actually the first true retinol that I've ever felt comfortable putting on my own skin. So, I know retinol has been widely discussed among the clean beauty world on its safety. Lots of debate. I will share that even the EWG website shows retinol as being either a 1 or a 9, depending, and 9 is like the worst, depending on sourcing, use restrictions, all kinds of different things. So, with this 004 having a naturally derived retinol, with it being manufactured over in the EU and having it actually have to go through the EU testing, they have use restrictions over there. I feel very comfortable using this product on my skin. That being said, if you are not comfortable using a true retinol and you're looking for a retinol alternative that also gives great results, you are probably, let me find it here. I have a lot of products in front of me. Here we go. You're probably going to love the Corrective Kahai elixir from Oliveda. So again, over here it says elixir. Over here at LA Dope, it says serum. They are very similar textures and consistency. They're both oil based. They're going to feel like an oil on your skin. But the Corrective Kahai elixir has that Kahai oil in it that is a 1 on the EWG scale of safety. So 1 is being the safest. So if you're looking for a more gentler approach or a retinol alternative, I cannot share about this one more. It is a very great option. For me, I have been conditioning my skin to the potency of the olive tree products for over a year now, and I felt like my skin was ready for a true retinol. And so that is why I use this one on my night number two. When I apply the 004, you are welcome to apply it by itself to your skin. It does work really well. For me personally, I love the benefits of the 002 elixir, which is actually the serum. And this product has paracrust in it. So whenever I pair these two together on my skin, the combo has just been fabulous. But you don't need the serum slash elixir mixed with your retinol to get some really fabulous results. So whenever it is 004 at night, this is how I go through my routine. I cleanse, I tone, I mix these two together together, apply them to my skin, and then I top it off with the 003 from LA Dope. I love this moisturizer. I do not use any eye products on my exfoliating night, so night 1 or night 2, my retinol night. I just don't want to end up accidentally getting some of those active ingredients too close to my eyes. So on those 2 nights, I just skip the eye products. And then come my favorite nights, recovery nights, our last 2 nights of our cycle. These nights, don't skip them. They are so important to help repair that skin barrier. And my favorite way to love on my skin is by using something that's called the Love Duo. Whenever you have the F06 serum and the F63 oil, mixed together, that is considered the Love Duo. It comes in a set at Oliveda. And these two serums and oils mix just beautifully together to give your skin that added hydration and that love that it really needs as you are resting and recovering. So, my rest and recovery nights look like this: I cleanse, I tone, I apply a little bit of each one of these products into my hand. I mix them together, pat them into my skin. And then on my recovery nights, I do use eye products. So I like using the LA Dope eye products. I use a lot of products from this line. I like the Lifting Eye Elixir and the Shining Dope Eye Cream, the 007 and the 008. And then I top all of that off with the LA Dope moisturizer. So that is my nights 3 and nights 4. Here are a few quick tips for success. Always start with a patch test somewhere not very obvious, maybe underneath your neck, right through here, on the back of your arm, just to see if you have any sort of an allergic reaction before you apply a product to your entire face. I always like to apply the F81, which is the AHA serum, to a dry face. So if you are going to cleanse and tone ahead of time, wait for that toner to completely dry before applying your F81. And then allow it about a minute or so to absorb into your skin before applying anything else on top. Make sure that you're not using exfoliators and retinols on the same night. So you exfoliate night 1, retinol night 2. Be sure to use those recovery nights to deeply hydrate and support your skin barrier. This one's important. If you do notice any small white bumps, irritation, redness, you might consider, instead of having 2 recovery nights, to increase your recovery nights. Maybe have a third or a fourth before you go back to your actives again, just to give your skin barrier a little bit of extra time to get used to these products. You can also consider switching from the 004, which is the true retinol, to the F87 Kahai elixir, maybe even going back and forth between those two. So 004 this first cycle, F87 the next cycle, 004 the next one, just kind of going back and forth, giving your skin a little bit of a chance to get used to that real retinol if you haven't used that in the past. And then this one is big. Be consistent. Give it at least 4 to 6 weeks to be able to see how your skin does on this cycle. Again, I did create that freebie for you where you can print out your tracker, keep track of all of your progress. I have enough boxes on there that will get you to about 6 weeks. So once you finish with that, you should be able to see how your skin does on this cycle. So, if your skincare routine has not given you the results that you've been looking for, give skin cycling a try and see if it is the missing piece. And Olive Tree People makes it really easy with their clean, skin barrier loving formulations. If you have been curious about the LA Dope hemp infused products that I've been chatting a little bit about today, stay tuned because in my next episode, I will be taking a deep dive into this line. I'll be chatting about the ingredients, what they can do for your skin, and how you can incorporate them into your skin cycle routine to really ramp up that glow. As always, I am here. If you are not quite sure which products might be right for you and your skin cycle, do not hesitate to drop a comment below. Find me on Insta, send me a DM. Always happy to help. See you next time.